I feel so fortunate to be here. 20 years later, back. I'm so happy to see all these people.
You guys straight ahead, thank you.
All right, let's get into this Hollywood clash between a legendary director and a celebrated actor.
So this all kicked off when Quentin Tarantino made one seriously scathing critique.
And his target? Actor Paul Dano. Tarantino's take on his work was, well, absolutely brutal.
So where did all this come from? It all blew up from a single, now infamous podcast. Tarantino was on Bret Easton Ellis's podcast, and he clearly had a lot to say.
First, he went after Dano's famous role in the Oscar-winning film There Will Be Blood.
Then he just boiled down the actor's whole contribution to one simple, but super cutting phrase.
He wasn't done either. He called the performance totally forgettable, a non-entity on screen. And to really rub it in, he grouped Dano with other actors he just doesn't rate.
But, a comment that public doesn't just fade away. The industry's response was fast.
Dano himself responded at Sundance with a lot of class, thanking everyone who backed him up. His Little Miss Sunshine co-star, Toni Collette, yeah, she was not quite so diplomatic.
And you know what? Collette was not alone. So many of cinema's biggest names jumped in.
I mean, look at this list. The star power coming to Dano's defense was just huge. A rep for Daniel Day-Lewis? Yeah, the Daniel Day-Lewis called him one of the best. The Batman director Matt Reeves, who just worked with Dano, praised him on social media. Okay, so opinions are one thing, but what about the facts? Let's look at the awards. These nominations really speak for themselves. The biggest award shows consistently recognize his talent.
So while Tarantino might not be a fan, it's pretty obvious the rest of the industry is.
Which really leaves us with one big question. Was this an honest critique or just an attack?